On the morning of the 18th of May, that's yesterday morning, I was woken up by a dream. This dream said that when things happen around us, turmoil, it is advised that we do not feed into the negativity and that this will be a time to hibernate. I was with a dear friend of mine in the dream. We both crawled into a ball on the ground and slept. It was peaceful. This is my dream. Everything that I have shared on this channel to date has been from within, and the most powerful content I have shared was triggered by the dream state. I have come to trust my channel, and to be specific, when I refer to channel, I'm referring to the conduit through which my words flow, not this YouTube channel. And it is through trusting it that I am able to share what I share, and so I feel it is important to include with this piece that 1. I am the opposite of an alarmist. 2. My intention is to spread love and light, not to instill fear, because fear, by nature, is contrary to love. And 3. I hold a sacred respect for this space, and in staying mindful of the nature of this dream and staying true to its words, images, and feelings, I will only expand on the meaning of the words and not the context of their references. I am limiting the topic of this audio to keywords from the dream, to avoid making anything bigger than it is, but also to ensure that every key aspect of it is heeded. Lastly, I would be doing myself and the source of everything I have done this far a disservice if I kept this to myself, because I am not always privy to the reason, only to the message. The word turmoil, according to Google, is a state of great disturbance, confusion, or uncertainty. The word advice, according to Google, is a suggestion about what someone should do. So, this is not an instruction, but rather something you have an option to turn to should you not know what else to do in a time of great disturbance, confusion, or uncertainty. We also know what hibernation is, but for the purpose of expanding on this concept, especially as it is at the core of the advice, I googled this meaning too, and it says, to spend the winter in a dormant state, to remain inactive or indoors for an extended period. So this is to preserve your energy and to not feed into the negativity and to wait for the season to pass and also to sleep, if that is what this looks like to you. If recent times are any indication of how powerful the energies around us can be, particularly the solar energy we've experienced, I, for one, have found that the ground, Mother Earth, has been the most grounding and the most able to balance my fields from the inside, and with the greatest level of ease and absence of complication. Again, in the dream, we were curled up in a ball on the ground, and it was peaceful. It was peaceful. There was no fear. This is not to say that there was a need for us to not have fear. However, the absence of fear was certainly present. There was only advice and a reinforcement of what the responsibility will be when turmoil arises. And that is exactly the sense I got in that dream, that we will be more peaceful when we react this way, inwards rather than outwards. This brings me to the question of why this information should be shared at all. I have been so grateful for the engagement that has been present on this channel so far, because again, I have shared without knowing how anything will land, and what I feel from you so far is that you are all highly connected individuals with an ability to apply information shared in the form of energy and in words delivered in an energetic context. I'm speaking to leaders of light, of energy, and of expansion. I am speaking to people who have the courage to face darkness in order to lead in this way. I am not afraid. More than anything, the awareness I have here is that if we ever have people of this nature in a frenzy, this will be acting against our purpose. We are powerful. We are. And if we act in a way that is opposite to peace, that is the nature of the energy we will be sending out to the world. And if you think about it, the activations that have been taking place within us, the awareness that's been growing in our abilities, our channels, our guidance, all of that, our energy, none of this is for nothing. And the responsibility is almost all tied in and intertwined with the purpose. but it's like we're obviously, especially lately, being prepared for something. The need to know what we know is important, and so is the need to always keep in our hearts our responsibility to ourselves and to the world around us. And I don't know if it's ever been this important. The world is also connecting us. Look at how we are so far away from each other, but so connected. So, let us stay aware of how to hold space for the globe, and that our purpose will be misdirected if we feed into what's taking place on the outside. We are already prepared. I know this. And so with it, I am able to wrap this audio up with where it started. My dream that said that when things happen around us, turmoil, it is advised that we do not feed into the negativity, and that this will be a time to hibernate, to ground, and to stay peaceful. Rumi said, "Today, like every other day, we wake up empty and frightened. Don't open the door to the study and begin reading. Take down the dulcimer. Let the beauty we love be what we do. There are hundreds of ways to kneel and kiss the ground." I am sending you love, in light and in darkness, and I am grateful for you because your presence is proof that we are not alone.